Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Bulls in this one. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And one of the players
that you really look forward to is that approaching All-Star break. It gives you a chance to get some physical and mental rest and really to get away from the game, your teammates and your coaches, and that's not always a bad thing.
And even though it's not a huge chunk of time, I mean, it's just a few days, it feels like a lot longer because you get a chance.
Clark, and I really didn't know you knew this much about birds, but the brown pelican is indeed the state bird of Louisiana. Their numbers have rebounded dramatically after being hard hit by the Gulf spill, so a representation of the city's triumph, Steve, over great adversity.
Well, I'm happy with something that is...
Misses off the left iron. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Just 3 to shoot. The shot's good from Clutch.
He's so reliable, and it seems to be consistently there for this team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, one player who's really on his mind in this match of this era league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, we'll see how they do.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Shot's good by Blotch.
You just can't.
Knocked loose. Here's the break. Clutch the pass to Rose. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on El Farouk Aminu. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats.
Defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
To halt the run, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2.
Impressive. This guy gets it done. Jumps the passing lanes when appropriate, but he also can pick the pocket of the ball handler, too.
That puts them in the lead.
Little touch of clock.
He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. And it's Rose penetrating. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And from the field to start this game off. And Gordon standing just 6'3", but with his powerful frame, he's able to power his way up into the rim.
Yeah, he's so good using his strength to get inside and draw contact.
This one, fellas, I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point flush. That's on El Farouk Aminu. So, Chicago. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Stupendous.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's Rivers after the Bulls pick up 2. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. By Steamsma. Clutch the pass to Butler. Here's Clutch. Outside Rose. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Rose has got 8 points. Rejected by Morrow. Inside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending.
Do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that.
Defended by Gordon. The 10-footer. Shot's good from Clutch. On defense, Chicago. Morrow. And he makes good on the layup. Morrow's got it. Clutch has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Al Farouk Aminu out of Wake Forest, a combo forward, really trying.
Holiday against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday, the pass to Steamson. And he jams it with authority. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far...
Rose, no good.
looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Throws it up high, and then Gordon with the dunk. He passes to Clutch. Leads him in there. Butler, the feather touch on the finger roll.
They've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And the basket by Gordon. Pass to Clutch. That's good. Clutch has got 8 points here.
And he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. That is good.
He's gotten his legs underneath.
Fourth, Derrick Rose.
Well, if you're on this leaderboard, Kevin, whether it's for the year.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're spending Saturday night with us. Let's check out what's happened so far. New Orleans is ahead against Chicago. Things haven't been going very well for them this season, languishing at the bottom of the conference. Drew Holiday having no trouble against Chicago. He's up to 9 points. He's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one. And for the Bulls, they're still gutting it out. Active hands is the way you describe their play. Getting a good amount of steals. They're playing up defensively and picking them off. The leading scorer, Clutch. He's got 17 points, has been stellar in both rebounding and defense as well. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
Trail by 8. Here's Clutch. Garnett with a screen on Holiday. And it's Derrick Rose.
Advancing in the playoffs, giving Miami all it can handle. And you wonder, with the healthy Rose now and all these other players having developed, is Chicago a championship caliber?
Gets to within arm's length of the basket.
Down low. Here's Rose. The rim is shaken.
While they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Look, I don't know what the score is.
Rose passes to Clutch. He kicks it to Blutch. 16 feet away, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Post defensive presence, and he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
Here's Garnett, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That would be 4.
He dishes it to Anderson. Gives him the lead pass, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Tell you what, he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Clutch goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Holiday.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Kicks to Gordon. Gordon off a pick from Anderson. Gordon, he's covered by Rose. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Back to Gordon. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Aminu, the pass to Holiday. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Rose passes to Clutch. In low to Garnett. Right block shot. That's good. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Off the pace this season. Nobody saw them being in the position they're in.
And I'll tell you what, the longer we wait for the bottom to drop out, the more unlikely it gets. I think we've reached the stage where...
Back to Rose. Pass to Clutch. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've consistent. This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
That's good. Rivers is coming. Miller dishes to Rivers. There's the feed to Aminu. He passes to Steamsman. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Another one falls for New Orleans from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rivers kicks to Miller. Miller off a pick from Steamsman. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And open the lane up for the hoop.
Outside Rose. There's the pass to Clutch. Back to Rose. Shoots from the high post. That's good. Rose. Here's Gordon. Another steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Textbook exists. Is one of the top defenders in the league, guys, when you're looking at big men. Obviously, he's got the frame, the long arms, moves his feet well.
No luck. And in Chicago the other way. And Gibson with that 7'4" wingspan, an excellent shot block.
Well, I love the mobility that Clark mentioned. It allows Gibson to cover.
34 seconds left to play in the third. And Anderson kicks to Davis. Working on Blotch. Clock at 6. And the basket good. And that's 12 points for Anthony Davis. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Rose. Outside Butler. Passes to Clutch. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1 second left. Can't connect. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 6. Bulls getting this fourth quarter started. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Watch out there with Garnett. Then it's Dang, and it's Rose in at the point.
And now both of these clubs.
Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Gordon. Launches it. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Deng's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no.
They set the pick. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Blotch. And the layup is good. Blotch has got 4 this quarter.
What we're capable of.
Rose against Howard. That's a 2 from Gordon. Bullseye from Clutch. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Rose with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. The pass to Clutch to take the lead. That's good. Clutch has got 34. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Knocked away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Clutch the pass to Deng. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up.
The drive by Gordon. The stupendous finish in traffic. Gordon's got 15 points. Rose passes to Clutch. No good with the triple. Pelicans trailed by 5. Holiday dishes to Gordon. And he goes up strong with one hand flushing. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Rose. 5 on the clock. He passes to Clutch. Deng. It's up a 3. Shot's good. Deng's got 5 points. Gordon with it. It is now to Aminu. Hits the 3-point bomb.
That bounce back.
Final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Blotch. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Blotch has got. And Gordon over to help. Back to Rose. Pass to Clutch. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Deng. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago. Gordon off a pick from Anderson. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Clutch. 3-pointer. Goes back up. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there. Holiday goes in. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
I guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
And it's Gordon missing.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And Aminu kicks to Davis. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on. He kicks it to Aminu. Dishes to Anderson. Takes the lead. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Watch inside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Aminu dishes to Davis. There's the bucket. Good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet. Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
Rose passes to Clutch. Defended by Gordon. Feeds it to Garnett. The rebound by Anderson. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Poked away. It's stolen by Rose. Count it!
Boy, right now, it's really tough to stop Rose.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Holiday attacking. Davis. Money!
Oh, what a basket at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Rose passes to Clutch. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. He sinks the Clutch free throw. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Holiday. Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Holiday. Anderson outside. Beyond the arc. Bullseye!
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Here's Clutch. It's stolen by Davis. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Berg. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
You picked up 12 assists in this one. You clearly had a hand in a lot of your team's scores. Loss aside, do you feel like you're one of the better distributors in this league?
I don't think it's up to me to decide that. At times, I feel like I can match any one of them, but you look at all the great point guards around the league who do it game in and game out, and it's hard to say who's really the best. I'd like to think of myself as being in that category, but that's something I'm going to leave up to all of you guys, man.